So I want to go through a franchise that's close to my heart, as every time as a kid we would go to West Virginia to the mountains, go ski from Northern Virginia. We'd always stop at an Arby's in West Virginia, and it was a ritual. Loved their roast beef sandwiches. So today's video is definitely close to home. I was excited to go through the franchise cost, profit potential, a little history of this brand. So stay tuned, and we're going to dive into those subjects and more on Arby's. Arby's is headquartered in Sandy Springs, Georgia, and operates restaurants that sell sandwiches, desserts, as well as different sides. It's a chain with more than 3,300 restaurants. It's also considered one of the top sandwich chains in the world. And in terms of total system-wide revenue, it's in the third place for sandwich restaurants in the world. Arby's is owned by Aspire Brands. Aspire Brands is a subsidiary of private equity Goliath Capital. The initial Arby's development fee is between $6,000 and $12,500, paid at the time of signing the development agreement. A further license fee of anywhere from zero, so waived, up to $37,500 is paid once you start the construction. Estimated total investment to get an Arby's off the ground, including working capital, is going to set you back anywhere from $630,000 up to $2.3 million to open up an Arby's and get it operational. Prospective franchisees should have $500K liquid, as well as a net worth over $1 million. So this isn't just for anyone. Generally, Arby's franchisees already are in the U.S. restaurant experience, and they might already own Arby's or other franchises in the quick service restaurant space. You have royalties of 4% for traditional restaurants, 6.2% for the non-traditional ones. So think airport, military facility, train station. The average royalties for all food and beverage brands is 5.3%. So it kind of straddles that based on if it's traditional or non-traditional footprint. The marketing fee is 4.2%, local marketing then of 2.3%. So you can add that up. It's a little steep at 6.5% that you're paying for marketing. So I got to really make sure you get that back. Looking at information that we collected from Arby's, we estimate a payback period anywhere from 8 to 14 years to recoup your initial capital investment, using the midpoint initial investment of $1.47 million. This is also based on the 2021 median franchise sales of $1.29 million, running at a 15% margin, which should be anywhere 10 to 16%. For this concept, you could expect to take out an income of about $220,000. So if you're making $220,000, you invested 1.4, that could take you about 10 years to get your capital back, which is a pretty long time. If you ask me, for any type of investment, and usually for restaurants, you get your capital back faster than in 10 years. If you do sell your Arby's franchise and you're not giving it to your children or your grandchildren, based on a median multiple of 0.34 on the net sales, we estimate that it would sell for about $440,000. So if you invested $1.4 million and you're just getting $440K back, it's almost like you lost $1 million. So you got to be really careful with this opportunity. It probably makes sense for people that are buying the real estate, developing the real estate, and then selling the real estate to a REIT, or there's some major tax benefit, or you're developing multiple locations, and then it becomes more attractive when you do go, and when it is time to sell, as the EBITDA and the revenue multiple goes way up, and you can make a lot more money and not a net loss when you sell the business. One listing I saw for Arby's online for sale, it was for $150,000 asking price. Usually businesses close 10% below the asking price. So you can expect it to actually close at $130K, $140K, with revenue of $829,000 and cash flow around $100K. So if you had invested $1 million in Arby's and now you're selling it for $150K, that's pretty bad. Got to talk to franchisees, talk to current franchisees, former franchisees, see how happy they are with Arby's, how happy they were with Arby's, and if they would do it again. The good news is it's a very profitable business from the franchisor perspective. They had retained earnings of $166 million in 2021 compared to $137 million in 2019. So pretty nice increase over a 2-year period of 20%. Good indicator. They're growing, which is positive. Net change in the franchise units, bringing the total to 2,300 for 2021. company-owned decrease, but the franchise units continue to increase into 2021 with a lot of openings expected in 2022. Hope you found this video informational. Let us know if there's other franchises you'd like us to review. Shoot me an email at patrick@vettedbiz.com. Thank you.